Shamet. Redick did a good job contesting. Frank Jackson. Colamelli out there with Redick, Zion Williamson, and Josh Hart. Melli fakes, now drives, scoop layup is good. The fall. Nicolò Melli, the 29-year-old rookie from Italy, with a rebound. Williamson running the floor. Nice advanced pass from Frank Jackson.
Not let him play his way back into shape like a lot of guys do at the beginning of every season.
Well, the whole idea behind it is to avoid soft tissue injury, and there's a lot of research behind it.
Both of them come out with two strong games. J.J. Redick knocks down the three.
I was playing for the Clippers, and we were playing the San Antonio Spurs as Jackson with the lay-in.
Referees about their experience in the bubble and calling games without fans as they turn it over. Melli goes the other way, finds Frank Jackson. Jackson up and under, count it, and the foul. Frank Jackson with a move.
He's got good quickness.
Alexander Walker, nice whip pass inside, and Jackson puts it in. Passes Red Auerbach for 11th place on the all-time coaching list. Red Auerbach who's #1 in the Celtics, but now Doc Rivers passes him, and that means
Jackson Hayes came over to help, but it was too late. And now you're at a point where the confidence from this Sacramento team is there offensively.
Yeah, Frank Jackson, it's a big one, down 13. Ball saved. Goes right to Josh Hart. Now you got to burn him. Frank does. Frank Jackson with a bucket. Talking about.
And the thing is, like, all these teams that you're talking about are still learning how to win. Memphis is learning how to win. The Pels are learning how to win. The season was suspended in March, to me, is irrelevant. Good pass by B.I.
Sensational read on the.
Keep the ball in front of you and finish the possession with the rebound.
Frank Jackson leaving it up. Jackson Hayes.
Spacing on this possession is really bad right now.
Yeah, too many guys on one side.
Right.
Good step through.
That's
Frank Jackson.
Frank Jackson.
And throws it away. He thought Bryant was the only one there. Instead, E'Twaun Moore. The trail, nobody at home. Go for it.
Yes,
Frank
sir.
Jackson will.
Yes, sir. 8 seconds. You see rotations. You see guys covering for each other. This is the New Orleans Pelicans team that we've become accustomed to watching play prior to the postponing, prior to the hiatus.
Now Frank Jackson, and bulls his way in. Just one for their last 11. Frank Jackson wanted to go back to Nico. Instead, E'Twaun.
It's good movement without the ball. That play.
He's coming into his basketball career now. Frank Jackson out there with Nico Melli, and Frank off the rub, got the triple.
Change in direction.
Trying to stay in front of that. Frank takes the Derek Favors pick and got there. Yeah, you can score on him. I mentioned there.
Virtual fans here at the field house. There's a drive by Frank Jackson. Gets it to go. Just can't finish. Batted around, and Hart keeps it. Almost walked and then finds Jackson, who buries a three.
Melli on the wing. Driving down low now. They got Jahlil Okafor. And inside for Jackson.
Is this like a Duke inter-squad game here?
It seems like it. We got Zion on the sideline. We got Redick who's going to check in here. Jackson knocks one in.
It's funny how when there's not any pressure on you.
By the way, Frank Jackson will drive into Farrell, up, and a foul counted. Pretty play by Frank Jackson.
And another Dookie out in the open court, Frank Jackson. And another player, Alvin Gentry. They love his consistency and his ability. Look at this split right here.
Top 5 players for sure. Jackson with a great feed thrown inside by Williams.
The energy level here by New Orleans. Again, these young players, they don't get a lot of opportunity with all these top players out.
Bogdanovich and outside to Jackson, and this is over. Bogdanovich and got a nice shot there, put up and in.
You got Frank Jackson, who's perfect. 5 of 5 of 10.
Going well in the corner. Jackson with a runner. Way and Jackson feeding to Melli, and Bogdanovich is on him. Nice fake by Jackson to get free from 18. Side. Pelicans get it back. Jackson thinking three. They're down by 6. He puts up the shot. It's a 2. And it's a 4-point game with 31 seconds to play.
Kansas State. Frank Jackson sets it up. It'll be Nico. Good look out front, and the Pels with the lead early.
Great guy.
He had a nice career too. How about that take? Strong take to the rack and into Kem Burge. Frank Jackson.
They've covered for each other defensively. You know, Jahlil Okafor's checked in the game, and Frank Jackson's checked in the game. Kenrich Williams is checked in the game.
It'll be the mid-range of Frank Jackson. Good decision. Some guys over-penetrate. Everybody gets well. And it goes for Sindarius Thornwell straight away 3. They offered it. He got him. Care of himself.
Right.
And another finger roll. Little step through action. Frank behind his back to create some space. And a good entry. Fastball inside, out of the reach of Augustine. Nikhil gets the 50-50. Second chance.
Those are the decisions that you would like to see Nikhil Alexander-Walker make more often than not. That's a really good
opening minute of the second half. Frank Jackson's mid-range. It's just you can read a guy, and he's got a lot of bounce, like confidence now. Yeah. Jackson Hayes, but the roll will go for Frank Jackson. So there's your 5 with Jackson to the post.
Jackson Hayes, somebody's going to be back there to help. It makes you a little more likely to sell out defensively.
Good handoff. Frank Jackson was aggressive. Here. Minute 22 left in the third. I want to get into Frank Jackson as well. Right on top of the basketball. Frank Jackson Euros his way there. Gets the roll. Frank's up to 20. Nikhil Alexander-Walker's got 22.
About the course of the season, about his ability to do this, that, right there.
And rewarded.
Right, to not bail teams out with long three-point shots, but to use your athleticism to attack that rim.
Perfect pass. Good teamwork all the way around. 17 points, 6 assists, and 7 of 9 in 18 minutes. Frank Jackson going to the line.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he has size, he has strength, and he has athleticism. You know, when you have smaller guards on you, use the brush screen, use that pick and roll, get to your spot and just elevate.
They're playing hard. There you go.
This game is meaningless, and Josh Hart is sprinting back and running guys down and blocking shots at the rim.
Orlando Magic.
I tell you for myself, Joe, nice move by Frank.
Frank's not stopping.
I've so enjoyed the fans here in New Orleans.
Frank Jackson, he got bumped, gets the bucket, adds to his career night. 31 points for Frank.